hope everybody is doing well today on a Tuesday. I'm kind of like a day late, not that I really am, but I wasn't able to come live yesterday and it really kind of messes up my schedule. Okay, let me just find where I am. We are going to get organized today. Everybody's been dying for these new transfers. I'm so excited to show them to you. Hi, Lily, welcome. Oh, I gotta load this. I was on a call earlier and used my iPad. How are you? Thanks for joining me. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Hi, Kelly. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Sorry I missed you all yesterday. I was a little busy and it had nothing to do with Valentine's Day. Hope everybody is well. This is kind of like a weird time for me to be going live. How are you? No, I don't know if I put if we're backwards or not. I don't think so. How are you? Hi, Susan. Thanks for watching. We're going to get organized today. We are going to do labels. And it's funny, my pantry is pretty organized, but I can definitely do better. I can definitely do better. This is making me want to do better too. Hi, Belinda. Thanks for joining. So before we start, because I wasn't on live yesterday, which I always am, I really do miss my Monday lives. Welcome. I'm Patty. I'm an independent designer with Chalk Couture, and I love what I do. Thanks for joining. So can you. I think we all can. I don't really want to organize this temporary space though, so I'm kind of waiting to do anything craft related until we move. But hey, if you're just jumping on, thanks for joining. If the red light isn't there, you're watching the replay, please just comment replay. I want to thank you for joining. Yeah, all right. So anyways, little Monday housekeeping, okay? There is still plenty of time to get in on our Club Couture promos for the month of February. If you are a new subscriber to Club Couture, you will get 5 free transfers just for joining this month. 5. Then, once you join, if you spend $60 or more before the end of the month, Chalk Couture is going to send you an additional 5, totally different, from different years, previous years. So that's a total of 10 brand new transfers you can get this month, guys. If you want information on Club Couture at all, just in the comments write #club and you'll get an automatic message, okay? Hi, Sandy, welcome. So go ahead and do that. 10 free transfers. 10. And if you don't know anything about our Club Couture, it's like a little subscription in an envelope. You get a monthly 8.5 by 11 size transfer. This is the size of it, okay? It's totally different every month. It's exclusive only to our club members and designers. It's $19.99 per month. You get the transfer in 3 paste packets. You will get a how-to video, a PDF. You get shown 3 ways to do it through Chalk Couture. I show you many ways. We have a special page. My Club Couture members get special gifts from me. For joining, you'll get a gift from me. It's just a great club to be in. So again, if you just want information, #club in the comment and you'll get an automatic message, okay? That easy, I promise. Thanks, Sandy. The first 5 includes monthly transfers. So when you join in February, Chalk Couture will send you 5 free exclusive club transfers, right, Kelly? And they're from 2020 and previous, okay? Then when you join, if you spend the $60 before the end of the month, they'll send you another 5, and that's like way before that time. So first of all, you would never get duplicates. You've never been in the club, so it's unbelievably generous and an unbelievable sweet deal. It's crazy. There's also free shipping with Club Couture. Hi, thanks for joining. Arkansas, we have so many friends in Arkansas. I feel like that's kind of like a home away from home for me. Well, thanks for joining, Sandy. All right, so that's our club. Today, the projects that I'm using, there is a link. Again, it's another hashtag organize. You will get a link to the Chalk Couture products I'm using tonight. Any other products, just hop on over to the VIP lounge and you'll get a list of all of the products that I'm using, okay? It is an awesome promotion. All right, so just quick, I just wanted to show you 2 designs that I made yesterday because a lot of people asked me about them and they were just quick videos I did. So this is, let me show you this. This is pretty cool. This is our smallest size transfer. It's considered an A size transfer. It's a 5x7, but they actually put 2 in 1 on this transfer, okay? And so the first one is pour yourself a cup of ambition. Wally's 9 to 5. So I went ahead and put it on a little 4x4. Now, Angie asked me if this was our new board and base, and it's not. Our new one is a 5x7. This is 4x4, but it's exactly like the new 5x7 that just came out, okay? So it's the white board and the base. The one that we sell on my shop is a 5x7. But I thought this was like super cute for like a little coffee bar. Okay, so that's one video I did yesterday. And then the second one, I actually had so much fun doing this. This was an apron I used to have, and I've kind of like cut it up and I've used these pieces like all over the place. You've seen me use this. It's like a robin blue. I just went ahead and put another transfer on it. I added a simple tag to it. Probably can't see it. I kind of dirtied it up a little bit and then just added some flowers. Now you can do dry flowers and something like this, and I just hot glued it, guys. This is no sew. It's hot glue. I absolutely love the way this came out. You can just like set this in a dough bowl or something like that. Even makes a really pretty gift. So I wanted to show you this, and I did use chalk paste. Usually when we put a design on any type of fabric, we would use ink because we could heat set it and then it becomes permanent. But I know that's not going to get wet, so I'm not worrying about throwing it in a washing machine or anything. So I was really excited about that. Hi Kim, welcome. Thanks for hanging with us today. Yeah, there was so many of these. There was so many transfers I could have put on this, y'all. But, I don't know. It kind of like, as soon as I saw that transfer, I thought, okay, I need to do something different. So that's what I came up with. So I hope you like it. All right, let's get a little organized, shall we? Hi, Stacy. How are those little babies? I don't know if you know this, but I have twins. Mine bigger, a lot bigger. All right, guys, let's get organized. So, like I said, I wasn't going to pull out sugar and flour and all that from my pantry. We can improvise a little bit, okay? But I wanted to give you a sneak preview of what you can do in your pantry and what you can do in your craft room just to get a little more organized, okay? So, Chalk Couture came out with these are brand new. They just came out last week. They came out with organization labels, okay? Remember, especially if you're new, all our transfers are reusable up to 15 times. These little guys you can use over and over and over again. You really can. You just wash with water, dry, and they're good to go, okay? So we have a bunch of labels for crafting, okay? And then we have a bunch of labels for our pantry. And then don't forget, and I'll show you these in a minute, we also have chalk markers. So if you don't see a label that you really want, you can go ahead and do a backer on it and then just fill it in with one of our chalk markers, okay? And because it is chalk, if you ever wanted to wash it off, you can wash it off. Now, I'll put it on and I'll show you. After this is dry, you'll be able to rub it and it's not coming off. But in the event you don't have tea bags anymore and you want to put hot cocoa, you can always change out that label, okay? All right, so I was thinking the easiest thing to do maybe first is let me go ahead and wax. Let's go ahead and do the metal first. I'm going to put background labels on all of this. So I'm going to wax, we'll put a label on, I'll dry it, and then we'll put the actual words on it, okay? All right, so these are just metal tins I had found. I had used these for flowers once, but they came with magnets behind them already. And again, anything that you see here, I will post links over in the VIP page later on, okay? All right, so the first thing I'm going to start with, I'm just going to put a little bit of wax, and this is our wax. We are out of stock right now, coming back, but you know what my favorite wax is. You can use any kind of wax. It does not have to be Chalk Couture wax. The reason why I'm going to wax this is because when you put a transfer down, you really want to make sure you can peel it up easy without distorting it. Now, if you were doing something on one of our chalkboards, you wouldn't necessarily have to worry about putting any wax down. But a surface like this, you really want to make sure you prep it with wax, okay? All right, so normally I would not use something like this on something this small, but because I do want to show you today, we're going to go ahead and do that, okay? So I think this one looks to be the smallest. Let's go ahead and use this one. Okay, any questions so far? Okay, so let's go ahead. I want to, yep, that's perfect. And by waxing it, you'll notice it just makes it easier for me to go ahead and pick this transfer up. Well, this might actually be, this really is too long for this, but like I said, I just want to show you what it's going to look like. And you can do this in so many colors. I'm going to use just all black and white today, okay? Marilyn, how are you? How's Florida? All right, we're getting organized today, Marilyn. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead. This pot is super easy. Now, even if you were to make a mistake or if you had an oopsie on this, you can wash this off, no problem. So we will get organized in our craft room and our pantry today. All right, so we got that on. Let's just go ahead and squeegee up all that excess. That's one. So this is our first one. We'll kind of set that aside and let it dry. And if you're using the same color, you usually don't have to wash your transfer in between. If you feel like it might get messy on your surface, you can. You just want to make sure that it's dried really good. You don't ever want to put a transfer down if it's wet, because then you'll get like a little bit of bleeding. This is like pasting on a tin can, for real. Which we've done before. I actually have a really cute Easter project we're going to do using cans. So start saving your cans. Okay, that's two. Again, just squeegee off that excess. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to peel it up. And that's number two. And then we'll do one more. So super easy so far. And there are 4 different backgrounds that you can use, okay? Aw, thanks, Kelly. Are you, Marilyn? You should just bring a couple of things down. I can always mail you something if you want to do something. Just let me know. I would be happy to do that for you. Yeah, I would think if you're on a roll and then like you stop, I think I would miss it too. This can has a little dent in it, so we'll see what happens there. I think it's chilly all over, Maryland. We're going to start getting cold again. Okay. Just squeegee up all that excess. And then just peel it up. Oh, let me just get this part right here. And that is our third one. Okay, we're going to let those dry. Put that in the water. Come back and wash that. All right, so So that's that. Then, for the jaws, I'm thinking put this here. Now, for the jars, we can't, it's just stuck together. For the jars, we can't really wax it because you'll see the wax on the glass, right? You wouldn't be able to take it off. So what we do is we get our fuzzing cloth. These are our fuzzing cloths. So it's microfiber on one side, and that's for drying, and then it's terry cloth on this side, okay? This has been in the washing machine 100 times, which is why it's like lost its color. But you really want to get a good fuzz on the back of your transfer, and that's just really just putting lint on the back. And people worry, oh, if I'm putting lint on the back of my transfer, is that going to ruin my transfer? And it's absolutely not, because once you wash it with water, that sticky comes right back. Hi, Terry. Hey, Anna. Heidi. Nobody's late. All right, so because this one's kind of rectangle, let's go ahead and do the jaws. And I'm going to do them all the same background. You don't need to. Like I said, these are just samples I'm showing you, so they're really not going in my pantry. But I'll show you the easiest way. Hey, Cheryl. How is everybody? Did everybody have a good Valentine? No Valentine? It's really not a big thing in my house. It never has been. Actually spent it with my husband's away. My son was up, my son lives in Houston, but they're moving back to this area. My daughter-in-law got a promotion, so they're coming back and they're building a house. So they were here, over the weekend and yesterday. So my son was actually my Valentine yesterday, and he took me out to dinner. Hi, Susan. Yeah, it's just never, even when Jeff and I were really young, it's never really been a big thing for us. And I think maybe it's because my husband has traveled all the time that he's pretty much never home on Valentine. All right. I'm just going to kind of like eyeball where I want to put this. Now, the good thing about working on a round surface is you don't have to worry about it being centered, because you can always turn it, right? All right. You definitely want to make sure all your air bubbles are out though, okay? Now there's actually some really good, all right, so let me tell you, I didn't even tell you everything that we have. So on the pre-made labels, now remember, if something's not here that you really want, you can use our chalk markers, okay? You can still go ahead and put the background and just use our chalk markers, okay? So we have flour, sugar, pasta, crackers, pancake mix, granola, rice, beans, nuts, coffee, tea, chips, treats, cereal, and cookies. So, 6, 9, 12. So I guess that's 15 of the top items that go in a pantry. I do take my sugar out, my flour out, and they're all in a dish. Pasta, if I have an open box of pasta, I'll put it in a Ziploc. I don't have a dedicated jar for my pasta. Crackers, pancake mix, granola I would, rice I would, beans I wouldn't, because if I'm making beans, I buy a pound of Sala beans and I would use them all. Not for nuts. Coffee, I get pods. Tea, I could. Chips, I could never find. But you know, people use those big Tupperware things too. So just don't think jars, right? So chips, you could definitely. Treats, cereal, and cookies. Yeah. So there's only a couple that I wouldn't do. What about you guys? What would you do to become more organized? All right, let's do this in black again, and then we'll do the words in white, okay? You know what? Maybe I'll do... Well, all right, so I'm doing this. Would you want me to do the other two and the other two labels so you can see the difference? Why not, right? Do you want me to do these just so you can see the difference instead of doing them all the same way? I can do that. Let me know. Same way or different? Same way or different? Let me know. We always say you need 3 for the vote. So do you want to see them all the same back label, or do you want to see all the different ones? All right, so we will squeegee this up. Different, good, okay. Oh, you got some good ones, yes. Oh, burning on wood is easy, it really is. All right, so this, if I was gonna do these in my pantry, I would probably use this background. Only because I think it's more prevalent, right? It's more there. All right, so that's the first one. And we're gonna write on it, okay? I know it's hard to see because it's a glass too. All right, let's do this one. Oh, I'm glad we're gonna use all 4 of them then. We're gonna do the same exact thing. We'll get a little bit of fuzz on it. Seriously, just do it. If you've got the torch paste that I told you to get, it is by far the best, and you know how many I've tried. And so long as you have a good heat gun, I mean, you can't mess it up. You really can't. I'll do another burning project if you want me to. All right. So let's let this one dry. Let's do this one. Love these jars. I think I have 4 different sizes of these jars. All right, so here's the second one. I don't think Terry had the right heat gun. Oh, I love doing burning projects. I don't think I have any here that I can, I mean, I have so many if you go through my photos and my videos. I don't have any here that I can show you. But I love burning. You do need a heat gun. And you know what? I can send you the link to the one that I have. I actually just sent it to Doreen. They're not heat guns are not expensive at all. But you're not going to do it with an embossing gun, and you're not going to do it with a blow dryer. All right, so you just want to make sure all your bubbles are out. But yeah, especially like doing Lazy Susans and guys, whatever. God, I've done so many burning projects. I can't even think. And you can use The torch paste that I suggest, you can use them with art transfers and they do not ruin the transfers at all. Okay, let's do this one. I'll do another one. I always say you gotta have the right tools. All right, we're just gonna push this right through that mesh. And squeegee up the excess. That's all you gotta do. But I do love these backgrounds. I'm just going to peel, and this was the reason for putting that lint on the back of these transfers. It just makes it that much easier. So that's number 2. Cutting boards, yes. We did a cutting board. I've done a Lazy Susan. I did a frame with the initial in it. I mean, I've done a bunch of them. I've done coasters. No, guys, maybe I'll do this one a little different. Let's do this one in white. I've done coasters. And I don't spray seal it unless I want, I don't ever spray seal my burn unless it's going to be a cutting board, okay? You would want to do that. Or if you want a shinier look, you can do a spray, like a polyacrylic on it. It really depends on the look, but oh, we did a tree slab. Remember we did the tree slab? And I think that one I did put a varnish on it because I did it a little, I wanted it thick. Oh, no wonder, I've got like paste all over the place. I'm using black and I've got black paste all over the place. I always do that. Yes, that's right. They do make beautiful gifts. Anything with like a monogram. But I did the, and I know so many of you have it, I did the wreath with the initial in the middle. And that did come out pretty. Let me get rid of. I got it. Black all over the place. Okay. And then we will do this one in white, just for it to be a little bit different. Laura, how are you? Don't ever apologize. I could tell that was crooked. We are getting organized today, Laura. All right, so we'll do this one in white just for a different look, okay? remember, do you remember like years ago I would get all my pastes ready before my lives? Well, you don't really need to do that anymore because of how awesome this new paste is. All right, let's do this one in white. But you can do, you know, especially if you keep jars out, like on your countertop, remember, you can do this in any color to match your decor. You do not need to do it in just the black and white. Okay. So we used all 4. The white's always classy too. You know what? I wish there was, instead of the 2 blacks, they should have made one where you would have a solid white. I should have done that. Oh, what am I talking about? I could have made that white. Okay. All right, so there's the 3, okay? And I know it's hard to see, but we're gonna fill them, so you'll be able to see better, all right? That's 1, 2, 3. So let me go ahead and dry these. And then we're gonna put some labels on them. And I'm drying it because I'm gonna put another transfer down. Yeah, so something like this wouldn't be hard enough to do the torch piece. Thanks, Heidi. You know, I was looking for my March 17 with the number, and I must have sold, I know I sold it last year. I might make another one this year. But I had used teacup hooks for the number 1 and 7, and I really loved the way that came out last year. All right, let's go ahead and put some labels. So, this one I am going to do writing tools, paint supplies, and cutting equipment. All right, so on this one we have writing tools, sparkly bits. So this is really good for, like, you know, the Tupperware or whatever, right? Paint supplies, sticky stuff, pieces of paper, fabric scraps, which I have. I should do that right now. Stamp assortment, cutting equipment, ribbon jumble, embellishments. Oh my God, every single tub would say embellishments on it. Washi tape, mixed bag, ink, paste, and chalk transfers. So there's really a lot of stuff that you can use on this one. All right, so let's do writing tools. And on these guys, I'm just going to do everything in white, okay? So we'll do writing tools. Let's do paint supplies. And let's do cutting equipment, like scissors. That's what I was thinking. And like I said, you can do this in any color, but today we're just going to use white. Oh, did you? Good for you. There's always tricks. Everybody's got some good tricks. All right, so we have cutting equipment. So that's scissors, rollers maybe. I'm just thinking what I can put in these, like standing up. Okay, and again, I had waxed this earlier, so I know it's okay to put the transfers on it. That's one. I know it's going to be hard to see, but I'll bring it up there when I'm done. So that's cutting. This is going to be writing tools. The fonts are really thin, but they really do show up well. Like really well. Oh, I thought that was paste. It's in the can. I was like, how did I get paste way over there? You never know with me. But it's not. It was in the can. All right, and paint supplies. Paint brushes, right? So that's what I would do, having these straight up. Now, if you did something with containers, gosh, you could put so much more. The last one, paint supply. Can you see that like that? I'll bring it up if you can't. All right, so there's that. We're gonna let that dry. All right, can you see that? Yes? Hi, Sally. Hot glue, yes. Gosh, so much. They really did give you a lot of options, all right? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and dry this, and I'm actually gonna put wax on it too, because when I put the transfer down, I don't want the paste peeling back up. It might be time to get rid of this gun. This is so old. You know when a blow dryer starts to smell at the end of its life? I think I can smell it. Alright. What is that? guys. I just love this. I keep looking at it and I threw it in a doll. This is like, this was so fun making this yesterday, guys. I don't even know where I thought of that. All right, so pasta. Let's do a little pasta. I think that would be really cute with like dry flowers. I didn't have any dry flowers to put in it. All right, again, I'm gonna do black. Yes, well, no, Terry, right. So that's what I was saying. I'm doing it in chalk paste, so nothing's gonna come off, right? You know it's not gonna rub off. So you can wash it if like you don't have any beans left, you want to use the jar for tea. But if you want it to be permanent because you use the same jars over and over and over again, you can absolutely do it in ink and just heat set it in the oven, and then it will become dishwasher safe. So there's pros and cons for doing it both ways. I definitely clean my pantry jars and my Tupperware. Usually when it empties, I'll throw it in the dishwasher. So if you like washing your things, you would want to do it in ink. Right. I didn't fuzz it. You're right. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. It's a small guy, so I'm hoping it just peels up. And it's not on this ink. I mean, it's not on the paste, the white paste. Ooh, you are a good student. I loved the little sunshine yellow that you did yesterday. All right. Here's our pasta. And I'm going to fill all these while you guys are watching. All right, so here's our pasta. Can you see? That's one. Now these I'm definitely going to wax, okay? Because I don't want this paste that we just put down coming up. So I'm just going to take my rag and put a little bit of wax on it. And I don't want it to get all over the jar because you know what that would be like. And again, I'm only doing this so when I peel it up, it doesn't take the paste with it. All right, so this one we're gonna do, what did I bring up? Coffee. Let's do coffee. Guys, I love you all so much, but I wasn't emptying my jars in my pantry. I wasn't gonna do it. No. The was won't smear the paste. The was won't smear the paste. Oh, wax. The wax. No, it won't. A lot of times when you're doing layering, you would want to do wax too. All right, let's do a coffee, and we're going to do white paste because we did the black already. Now remember, these are so small. Usually you can get 15 uses out of each transfer. These are so small, guys. So long as you wash them with water and take care of them, these will last forever and ever and ever. Coffee. coffee. I bet you can see that, right? And no weeding. All right, and then on this one, we will do cookies. And then we'll put it all together. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to add a little bit of wax, okay? And a little trick of the trade, if you think just by accident you may have put a little too much wax on, you can always use your heat gun and kind of warm it up a little and then just wipe it off, okay? Okay, and what did I say we wanted to do? We're going to do coffee. I brought some pods up. So let's do, I did coffee. Cookies. Let's do cookies. I know, guys, there's so many of these, and you know what, like I said, if the one you really want isn't on here, I'm going to show you in a minute, just use one of our chalk markers and write your own in. It's just a little crooked. Right, we'll do this one in white too. But it's way too easy, right? And when you have things like this in your pantry or your craft room, you know you stay more organized. I do. I absolutely do. Cookies. All right. Okay. All right. We're going to put them together, okay? What do you think so far? Hearts? Do you like it? Let me know what you think so far. Yeah. So if you want the information on the Chalk Couture products, just in the comments, hashtag organize and you'll get a message. If you want information on all the other products I'm using tonight, just head on over to the VIP lounge when I'm done and I'll have everything posted over there, okay? I pinned the VIP. If you're not a member, just go ahead and click that link, non-designers, or just in the comments write VIP and I'll send you a message, okay? That's my favorite too, the black label with the white, absolutely. The clear one, you know, this actually would look pretty if you were doing it like on and you know what, I should do it. I know I have something. Like a teapot I'm using for one of my projects this week. It's a white teapot, so like you could do it in black or you can do it in blue. Like, you know, so if you're doing it on something colored, you absolutely, like something like that would be beautiful. The open space, okay? All right, let's put it together, guys. So, what I was thinking is, I am going to use one of our box frames. So I have my Chalk Couture paint brushes. Okay. And then I have my Chalk Couture scissors. So this will go in the cutting equipment. And wait till you see what I'm putting it on, guys. And then for our writing tools, I have all our chalk markers. Okay, so this is, oh, and I just threw one away. Hold on. Alright, I'll have to get that later. I just threw away one of my chalk markers. Alright, so this is on one of our box frames, guys. And I just put magnets on the other side because these tins had magnets on them. A little top heavy, I don't want it to fall over. Alright, so there's that. What do you think? Yeah, it's a box frame. You know, you can actually use one, well, I mean, I don't know if you would, but you know our magnetic chalkboards you can use too, right? But seriously, I just put magnets. These come with magnets on the back, and I just did magnets. All right, so that's that. Let me put something behind it and you guys can look at it while I fill the other things. All right, can you see it? All right, let's do coffee. Whoops, I knew that was gonna happen. What do I have? You know what? Let me put, can you see it? All right. Let me do my coffee. Just throwing in some pods. We could be pretty with ribbons, but we're not going to be. All right, so there's my coffee pods. Okay, that's one. All right, let's do, what did we do in here? Cookies. Let's do our cookies. This will be 2. Remember, like I said, I love you all so much, but I was not bringing up my sugar and flour from my pantry. I wasn't going to do it. No, Duncan, no! I know, I'm sorry. Sorry. All right, so here's my cookies. All right, Terry, don't even. Know what you're going to say. All right, so here's my cookies. Okay. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Brenda. I love these labels. I love that. All right. All right. Now we're going to do our pasta, okay? All right, guys. Wait till you see the pasta I brought up. All right. Who's going to guess the pasta? Who is going to guess the pasta? All right. Here's the pasta, guys. All right, I know it's hard to see it all. All right, so we just organized our pantry, right? Doesn't sound like macaroni. All right, so we just organized our pantry. Doreen, okay, and we just organized our craft room. Yay! Okay, who's gonna get organized now? Huge pasta. That's when you really want to make something stuffed. That's what you go with. Hi, Terry. Thanks for hanging. I know. All right, and these are fun, guys, because, like I said, these already come with little magnets on the back. Then you just add on magnets. It's way too easy. Yeah. All right, now you all want to go and cook some Italian. Aw, thanks for the hearts, guys. Thank you. All right, what are you gonna tell me? Are you gonna organize your pantry, your craft room, or both? And like I said, if you need a label that isn't included, that's what our chalk markers are for, right? You can use our chalk markers and make any label that you want. Oh, great. Oh, thanks, guys. I can't see all the comments over here. Ah, hey, Deb. Pantry. Oh my God, I am so not Italian. But actually, I love cooking Italian. It's one of my favorite things to cook. I made meatballs for Super Bowl Sunday. Oh, great idea, Heidi. Again, so if you do hashtag organize, you will get a message with the Chalk Couture products that I used. Everything is available except for the wax. That's coming back. And then if you want information on all these other products that I used tonight, go ahead and head over to the VIP lounge and everything will be posted in there, okay? Oh, an allergy one. Well, Patty, that's what I'm at. You can use our markers for that. And again, you can make these any color. I just stuck with black and white, but Marilyn had a good idea. Like, you know, I would probably, if I was going to put this on like colored china or a porcelain jar or anything like that, so many beautiful colors that you can use. But that's actually a good idea too, Patty. It really is. All right, guys, that's all I have. Do you have any questions? I'm so glad that you jumped on with me. Oh, you're right, Heidi. You can use our fonts too. You're absolutely right. And our numbers. The numbers you would be able to use too. I just think that these background, the labels, so we used all 4 labels, okay? So this was one backer, okay? This is another background label. This was the 3rd background label, and this is the 4th background label. So there's 4 background labels to choose from. But yeah, Heidi's right. You can use our small fonts. You can use our number. I mean, there's so many fonts. You can use the background and put like a little Easter bunny in it too, for your Easter candy. You can do so much. All right, guys. Again, hashtag organize. You will get a message with the cart link. And remember, you can add to or delete from that cart link to make it your own. And if you have any questions, just message me, okay? All right, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for hanging with me. And this is a 6x18 box frame. This was just like on a whim I did this. You can put it anywhere. I promise you can. You're welcome, Patty. Thanks for hanging.